What are a few key differences from being on a reality show set to being on TV or film type of set that we don't know as people behind the scenes?
Yeah, massive difference. And I'm only just learning because I'm going to acting class like every second day. So like I'm only learning the process now because it's been 5 or 6 months of properly diving into it. But yeah, creating a character and writing backstories and autobiographies, and you're creating something and trying to fully put yourself in a completely different world. It's definitely a challenge.
Yeah,
definitely a challenge. I feel like I've always been pretty confident to deliver who I am, and so it's never been that much of a challenge getting into like the Love Island space or a reality TV show or hosting a night at a club or whatever it is, because I'm just like, okay, well, it's just me. I've just got to, I've been training years for this shit. I've put me together over 28 years, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
It's just me, but yeah, learning to be someone else, that I'm definitely still struggling with too, because it's like that's the skill. That's where it's amazing how great these actors are.
Yeah.
To be able to do it once you really commit to it. They make it seem easy, and you're like, damn, I want to be able to do that.
Right.
So yeah, very different. But yeah, well,
that's what I want to say. So get
yeah, there you go.
Piggyback off of that a
There you
little
go.
bit. Like,
Yeah.
Do you agree? Like, what are, when it comes to getting into character, and how does that work out on your end of things?
There are so many ways, techniques to get into character. I feel like an asshole right now.
Why?
No. Why? Go.
Because that's not the hard part for me.
Okay.
It doesn't. Yeah, we're all different. Doesn't matter.
I was like, how do I change?
Yeah, right?
I just didn't want to sound mean.
I promise you're not going to offend me.
Yeah.
I'm over like, yeah, that's right.
I don't. If it's easy for you to tell me, I don't.
But you went to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did my good 4 years.
Okay. What school?
I went to Vanguard University in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
She's a private college.
Nice.
I was a double major. But for me, it's getting into it, I don't know, is the problem. It's getting out of it. For me, it's letting go of that character and being like, I did not actually go through that. That was on a script, and I'm going to go home, I'm going to make dinner, watch TV, and
I feel like you hear a lot of people talk about that. Like,
we've had a few guests say that on the show.
Like Short was one.
And just interviewing, I guess this is like almost our 29th episode of this show. And so we've had a few different actors tell us, one, they all have different approaches on like what is challenging for them or what they're the best at. But a lot of them have said the same thing, is like getting out of character is like a serious matter.
Yeah, and Evan Peters had a hard time with that with Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah.
Did he?
Talked about
Oh wow.
Yeah. I can see that.
Imagine like playing that intense ass character, and it's real. You know what I mean? You're playing
that's a real person.
And some people can't snap out of it, and like Heath Ledger,
because he embodied Dahmer in that role.
It was Austin Butler is still talking like Elvis, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Really?
He goes in
2025, he's still going.
Yeah.
He's still talking that way.
Yeah,
it's not going away.
That's commitment, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Has he played anything since? No.
So you always knew you wanted to be an actress too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was Tom Hardy, right?
Used to come home from school, and I was like, not to bring down a mood or anything, but I was kind of a lonely kid. Like there wasn't. I had a friend.
Oh, you were not a
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was a black sheep in high school.
Hey, that's how it works, man. I was too.
Harrison, nobody is fucking going to believe you was a lonely kid unless your appearance was different back in the day.
I was a little fatter. You see?
No, that don't do nothing. No,
Promise.
Them hoes don't care about that.
No, I'm telling you. I mean, I feel like the more people that I talk to in the creative space, generally speaking, they were black sheep back when they were
100%. Yeah.
because we're just like silly, but we're different.
You're a model.
I'm happy to be different.
You're the goddamn heartthrob.
That's what I'm saying.
I watched some other interviews of you.
Weird.
Yeah.
I was cute.
Yeah, we're weird.
You are gorgeous.
Yeah, but she was weird though.
I was an absolute.
I'm sure
Harrison wasn't weird.
Yeah. We don't know.
Well, it's too
Maybe
I was a little weird. Maybe it was
dye
a
his hair black.
He
Like,
wears
different
formal.
Dreamy
Dreamy blue eyes.
Did you go
He
through
was
an
an
emo
athlete.
phase?
Right?
No.
Did you
No,
listen
not at all.
to Pierce
I was
the
like,
Veil?
I was like the
emo kid.
I was the nerd had braces, got paid out by kids with braces.
Oh.
I had a flat top because we used to love Rocky, so I did a
Okay.
flat top when I was younger. I pushed the boundaries.
Okay.
Pushed the boundaries.
society.
Yeah, people hate
Different.
different, right? People hate different, and that's okay. You can hate different all that you like.
But yeah, so
Keep
I
that
had
shit over there.
one, maybe two stretching it friends that lived on my street.
Nice.
But I would like walk home from my elementary school, and if I was like, oh my god, something cool happened today, and my brother wasn't home, and I didn't want to feel like I didn't want to bother those two friends because I saw them all the time. I would literally go tell my mirror
I love that.
and be like,
I bet you have like a tight relationship with yourself after
I-
doing that.
I do love myself.
Like a good
I
like
will
self
say-
identity.
Yeah, we've been through some shit.
Yeah.
But
That's awesome though.
me and the mirror.
Oh wow.
Cool.
But yeah, and then I realized as oh god, am I gonna say, sure, I'm not a liar. I did this like through middle school and a little bit of high school.
Okay.
Like I talked to myself. And then I realized that I really just like liked telling stories. And that like there's like a part of me that was like lit up. Like I'd be so excited to tell these stories. And that's where I was like, you know what? Maybe I should go into theater in high school and never let it go.
So cool.
Yeah, no.
Because you joined that community. Those
Yeah.
the theater community. is
I always
tight,
wanted
man,
to be a
so-
theater kid.
Why
always
didn't
wanted
you?
to be.
Come back.
I had very, very low
Join
self-esteem. Very low self-esteem for like
Okay.
most of my childhood, the teenage years and adult years. So like I never put I'm 29 now. I'm just now putting myself out there. Like with photography, I've always liked photography. Always.
Okay, but you
I'm just now betting on myself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what you have to do sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I know
You gotta take
now.
that leap, Yeah.
But no, like to me, theater kids like always had like this like confidence. They didn't give a fuck. They were so themselves. I was so jealous of the theater. People were like jealous of the popular kids. I was jealous of the theater kids.
Were you a popular kid?
No, I was I was okay. First, I grew up in the South. I'm biracial, so like, and I went to a white high school.
Nice. You did automatically stand out.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Deep South,
Missed all-
Alabama.
South part.
Missed all
Yeah.
those-
Alabama.